It starts with the Major League Baseball uniform controversy that just seems to never end. I almost feel like we're just a couple jackass podcasters, bloggers, whatever the fuck we are. YouTubers. I think that's what we are
We're
now. I think we're on
tubers,
YouTube.
man. We're
Yeah,
tubers,
we're
man.
tubers. It's easy for us to cherry pick and just make fun of MLB any way they can, but really the uniforms continue to be a national story. I see it in reputable publications across the nation just bringing up how shitty the uniforms are. This week they're talking about sweat stains visibly way more noticeable than on the old uniforms. Somebody pointed out the reason the numbers and the letter nameplates on the back look so shitty compared to what we're used to is they've standardized the size of the lettering of the players' names
Okay.
to 2.5 inches, and it looks tiny on everyone, but maybe a few teams. The letters are really spaced out. It looks so cheap. Like they've said before, it looks like a giveaway jersey more than a major league jersey. But the reason it looks like that is they've standardized the font size to 2.5 inches.
You know why they did that? Cheaper.
It's got to be it's got to be a cost savings effort, which is so sad. There's been supply chain issues. There's a growing noticeable difference between the grays of the pants
Yep.
in road uniforms and the grays of the jersey in road uniforms. So apparently the materials are coming from two different manufacturing plants and they cannot calibrate the grays properly. So I didn't notice it right away, and I'm starting to notice it more and more that the grays are different on the road. It just looks cheap. Speaking of cheapness with the jerseys, the uniforms themselves, the pants are apparently not of adequate quality to stop them from ripping to shreds, as we saw Riley Greene
Yep.
doing a normal slide into home plate this week, have basically his pants come apart right at the seam on the stripe on the side of his pants. The whole thigh came apart. Fortunately, he was wearing compression shorts, so no one was having to see his exposed genitalia. But that might be something that happens down the road. It just completely shredded, and he didn't even notice it at first. And he got into the dugout, and everyone was laughing at him because his pants are totally shredded. He ran immediately into the clubhouse to change his pants. But somebody pointed out, it's like he should have just came back out to bat the next day or go out to play the outfield in his shredded uniform. What's to stop him? Like, why not make it a point of emphasis? Like, what the fuck are we doing? How could Major League Baseball be subjected to this bullshit? So hey, if the Athletic and all a lot of national publications are still bringing this stuff up, I think we have a duty to continue to bring this up in our at least in our aesthetics segment.
Definitely
Made for
duty.
this. The Tigers had a little bit of news beyond Riley Greene's shredded pants. Their City Connect uniforms will be released on May the 6th. So
Oh.
just a few weeks away. They will debut on the field on May 10th. So I am breathlessly awaiting that. They actually said merchandise would be available on May the 6th. So I don't know if they're going to reveal it that day or if it might be revealed what the uniforms actually are before that. I'm hoping it would be before that. So we still have several weeks to go before that. Of course, I am looking very forward to that. I need some more merch. I've got my Tigers hat that I'm basically wear every single day. I think I've worn a Tigers cap as a bald man. I've worn at least a Tigers cap probably it's got to be 95% of the days over the last 15, 20 years, I would think. So I need some new merch. Maybe hopefully their hat has a cool logo.
Yeah, hopefully you like it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. I would say the majority of City Connect uniforms have been
Decent enough.
bad. They've been okay. I would say more lean to bad. There have been a couple exceptions which are fantastic, such as your Southside uniforms in Chicago. But
That's how we roll.
I I hope I can rock some cool shit like you've been able to do for the last couple years. We'll see. You'd think they've got the Motor City to work with. They've got cool shit to work with. So hopefully Nike doesn't fuck it up.
Word Hole Media.